Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites. I have new videos every week, generally Tuesdays at noon. I share planner reviews here. I also share my own personal planning. And today's video is a little bit different and very special. First of all, because I rarely share my face here on YouTube. It's usually just my hands that you see. I share my face a lot on Instagram though. So if you're wanting to see it, you can hop on over there. You see me normal, daily, everything, no makeup, no hair fix. But today's a little bit different because this is part of our 25 days of planner tips collaboration that Tamara over at the Paper and Pen Girl has done every year for, I think this is the 6th year now. And I have been so lucky to be able to participate in most of those years. I have been asked, and I am just so grateful to Tamara for including me because I love this collaboration. You get to meet someone new in the planner community every single day and hear their tips on whatever the topic is for that year. So this year's topic, I have a few little notes here just to make sure I stay on track. This year's topic is getting from plan to done. And we all had to submit our tip that we were going to give with this way ahead of time, and we had to submit it and see what everyone else had submitted, so we couldn't submit the same thing. So it's not like I could sit on this just for a couple months. She asked us probably back in October because she's very planned like that and I couldn't just sit on it and think, oh, what would I really say to this? And I couldn't pull like just any and every tip that I wanted to because we're only supposed to do one. And we basically had to claim that tip, right? And I get it. That's how this collaboration has to work. Because if we're all giving the same tips, then it wouldn't be very interesting. But as of filming this, when I'm filming this, we're only on day 3 of the collaboration. So I've only watched 3 videos so far. But I am so impressed with the tips that they have come up with for the first 3 days. The first day was Tamara, the Paper and Pen Girl, who is running this whole collab. You need to go there to her day 1 video. I will link it down in the description if you want to start and watch the whole series and be linked, because we're all supposed to link the day 1 video back there to you. And then I'm going to link who's coming tomorrow. So I'm going to be linking that up at the end of my video. And you know what, you guys, I was supposed to look up who's coming tomorrow, and I have not looked it up for this video. So I'm just going to put it on the screen here. Who's coming tomorrow? I don't even know because I'm filming this, weeks ahead of time and I forgot to look. Anyway, I'm day number 19. And so whoever's on day 20, I will put them here. I will put them down in the description so you can keep on watching. But if you need to see everyone and be linked up, start with video number 1, Tamara. Let's jump right into my tip for this, getting from plan to done. We all make a lot of plans every day, right? And we don't get them all done. We never get them all done. Well, we're never going to get them all done. That's okay. We're going to die with a to-do list, you guys. That's the way it is. And that's okay. That's life. But what are some things we can implement to really get those things done that matter to us, that need to happen that day? Here's my tip. Plan your day according to your rising and falling energy levels, because we often run out of energy before we actually run out of time. And that energy might be mental, it might be physical energy, it might be emotional energy, but we usually run out of energy, one of those types of forms of energy, before we're out of time. Because think about it. Most days, you have time to watch some type of TV or Netflix, or you have time to browse Instagram, or you have time to watch YouTube. So most days, right, most of us generally probably have free time of some sort. We might choose to take a walk, right? We might choose to watch something on TV. We might choose to play a game with our kids. Whatever we choose to do in our free time, we all have some every day. So we've got time to do those tasks. Right? When we get to the end of the day and say, why didn't I do that? That task would only have taken me 30 minutes. Or if it's a long task, it may have taken an hour. Or a short task, that may have only taken me 10 minutes, that phone call. Why didn't I do it? That's because of our energy levels. At least that's what I've come to learn over the years. So here are a few tips. When you look at planning your day around your energy levels, when you look at your week, don't just look at, your to-do list and plop it down in the day. You need to look at that day, how you're feeling in that season of your life. You might have littles or a newborn baby, and you might not be sleeping well, or you might not be sleeping well because of other reasons, hormones or grief or other things. And you need to really think about, okay, so I am usually, by the afternoon, I'm done because I'm not sleeping well. I'm not getting enough sleep right now in this season of life. So I need to plan those crucial things in my morning hours when I have more energy, and look and say, how many hours do I have that morning to work? And what are the most important things that I need to make sure get done? And then you actually place them in that time of your day and say, I am going to get these things done in this time of the day, because that is when I know that I will have energy, mental energy, physical energy, emotional energy to be able to do these tasks. That has been the biggest game changer for me over the years, I think, is in realizing that at different points, at different seasons in my life, as my kids have grown, I have now a 20-year-old and a 15-year-old, 2 boys, that we have gone through lots of different seasons, right? With school, we've been in public school for many years. We've homeschooled for many years. I've had seasons where I didn't work at all from home. And now I've run this channel for almost 6.5 years. Just think about where you are placing those tasks. Also think about, what time of day am I doing my walk? What time of day am I doing my workout? What time of day am I doing the gym or my scripture study? Whatever those things are that are really important to you, think about where you want to place them in the day based on your energy level. Like, I just know for me, and not everyone is more a morning person. I am a more morning person. I need to look at my day and say, all those important things, like the important things need to be done by like 3 p.m. or I'm done, right? I can do those tasks later in the day that don't require much thinking or much effort or much mental energy from me or much physical energy from me. But I need to get those things that require my mental energy done very early in the day. Like, if I know I have a big video to film, I need to get that prepped and feel ready and have my energy. I need to do that early in the day. I cannot film a video late in the day, you guys. And now editing. I know that if I'm editing, I can push through and I can edit late into the night. I have done that before. I don't have to be as on, as awake, as engaging to edit. I can sit there with my cup of tea and I can be like, ugh. I don't prefer to get that done later at night, but I know I can. And so these are the things that I'm just suggesting you think through. Think about, assess your energy levels at the time of life, like right now. That might change week to week even, but a lot of times that changes season to season based on like our kids' school schedule or our work schedule, or even the seasonality, like the weather outside as I'm looking out the window right now affects my energy levels and my mood at different times of year. So assess your energy levels. Assess when you do your best work. When do you have the most energy? Mentally, physically, emotionally. Those might be different times of day, because I can take a walk in the evenings and I can push to get out there. And once I'm out there, I feel great. Like, I'm so glad I'm out there taking a walk. So I don't have to save all my physical, energy for early in the day. I know that about me. But I also, like I stated, know that my mental tasks that are harder, I need to do earlier in the day. The tasks that just seem harder to me, like even those things like, you're going to have to make some phone call to insurance, right? Or figure something out, with your taxes that you've been needing to mail in, your quarterly taxes. Things that seem like a stumbling block to me because I don't have them figured out yet. I'm not sure how to do them. Those things I need to do earlier in the day because they are just harder mentally for me. So assess your energy levels, assess your season of life that you're in, right? Are you sleeping, with your kids? What's going on at that time, or what's going on with your work? I know there are really busier seasons with many jobs. So assess that. And your health has a lot to do with this too. So you're going to assess your energy levels, your season of life that you're in, and your health at the time. because that has a huge thing to do with when you are feeling like you have enough energy to conquer those tasks. And remember, I'm not just talking physical energy. What's funny is my 20-year-old, who is a health coach right now, and he was preparing a reel for his Instagram account. And he had just crumpled up this paper and thrown it in the trash when I was telling him about this video that I was about to film. So he had just crumpled this up, and he has a reel coming out on it this week. So it will already come out like 2-3 weeks before this video comes out. But he was talking about your energy levels based on your rise and fall of your cortisol levels, because how stressed we are depends on a lot. Okay, I'm not a health coach. Our cortisol levels depend on how stressed we are and how much sleep we're getting. Really looking at our time of day and our energy levels is super important for all those reasons. I hope that something that I talked about today will give you a little glimmer of something to latch onto and maybe help you in your life with your planning. We all have things we have to get done, even if they aren't those huge like goals that we're going for. Just we have things we have to get done every day. We have things we have to take care of. We have tasks we have to get done for our job, for our home, for life in general, so our life doesn't fall apart. I think that assessing the best time of day to do those will help us be able to be successful in getting them done. All right, guys, thanks for being here. It was lovely to meet so many of you that are new here from the series. I hope that you will stay for a little bit. Check out my channel if you're new here, and give it a chance. I have all my planner reviews organized by playlist. So like by planner type, you can look under those playlists. By planner company, you can find things under those playlists. I have my own planning under quarterly planning updates playlist. I actually have the other videos that I've done for this 25 Days of Planner Tips series collab in its own playlist. If you can't find something, let me know, and I would be happy to help you find it. Also, you can just type in the name of a planner into my planner channel search bar up there, and hopefully it will come up for you. Ask me if you can't find something. My most popular videos to start with, if you're new here, are probably my top 5 series, and I just put them out. They come out every fall for the next year of planners. It's based on all the planners I've reviewed this year, and I pick my personal top 5 daily planners and then give you 5 runner-ups, and then top 5 weekly planners and my runner-ups. And I said personal, but I picked those kind of based on also what I think would serve my community best. This year I did a 3rd video on my top 5 series that I have never ever done before, my personal top 5 favorites. So I just got to pick 5 favorite planners. I did not do a runners up in that video based on the ones that I love and use right now in my life. So if you're new here, you might want to check out those videos. I will have them linked down below too. And I would love for you to share in the comments below maybe the tip that you've gleaned from this series that has helped you the most. So from whoever's video, we're up to day 19. Leave down in the comments whose tip has helped you the most from this series, or just the one that stood out to you the most, because we each need different things at different times in our life. So I'd love to hear that down in the comments. Thanks for being here and watching and using your time for spending a few minutes with me today. Take care of yourself so you can take care of others, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.